to be included anyway, so I just got to be careful if anything happens to me.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another fun-filled day of XRL's X1. Being joined co-coms, a little bit different this time. Zola is actually in a car today. This should be interesting.
Co-com driver, sort of ish. If it's anything like it was when I was doing it at Lopez a couple of seasons ago, I was literally involved, well, behind everything that happened,
So
right
we
behind it. So
we get bird's eye comms. Bit of a small grid today. We only have 12 drivers at the moment. Could be up to
two
14.
people.
We could have some late arrivals. So we're gonna only run short quali today. We're hoping for a wet race.
I'm hoping Stoic drives backwards so I can race him.
Uh, you need Alvin Stoich's wheels to fall off.
No, he's not in a Prima. If anyone watched F2 earlier, they did the Ferrari strat. They decided to do a double stack and forget to screw the wheel nuts on the second car. And then obviously we see what happened with Ferrari earlier. So their sister team and their main team had a fantastic day. And also we'll get the weather forecast straight away.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Right. So qualifying is overcast start, but dry is up. It is dry though. 4% chance in qualifying of rain. And the race is a 4% chance as well, all sunny. So the track temp is 33, and air temperature is 27. All dry. Let's go put my Monza set on, yeah?
Oh yeah, that'll work. Well, that's what a lot of other people were running in X2 today. There were a few people I could not touch on the straightaway at all. But then when you get into Sector 2, they were nothing.
Yeah.
But that's the problem here is the end of the DRS streets, your prime passing zones. So if you can't get them there, you're just kind of stuck behind them in Sector 2. Oh. Lone car out on track at the moment is a Mercedes. It's Nate, joined by the Alfa Romeo of Zach Racing. Well, Sonic is not one of the first cars on track today. That's interesting. A little change of strategy for Stoic, maybe?
Do two quick, well, one run here and then one right at the end. So I'm doing back to back. I'll be there for the last part.
This is it's Nate and Imply's first appearance here in X1 as well. Imply knew he's from my weekday North American League XNA, and he also he just made his debut as full-time X2 driver earlier this afternoon, and it's Nate. He's newly been promoted to X2 reserve recently. He also races XNA on Wednesdays as well.
Yeah, so they seem to be doing alright in X&A, so it should be interesting to see what they do here. Especially Imply after some interesting stuff in X1 too. But yeah.
He has a desire to win, and he will try any means necessary.
Yeah. I'm gonna rename him Implimex Verstappen. Or Imply Verstappen. That'll be better. Also, I think it's yeah, Kieran's second race as well. I think he raced last week, but I think he raced the week before, so I think it's only his second race he's done as well.
And rumor has it this is Schumacher's favorite track. He loves this track.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
He said
This is the only track he ever races on.
Yeah, he said his vote next year for the calendar was just 18 straight Miamis. All wet. All of them wet. Well, that's the thing about Miami. Just because it says it's going to be dry, that doesn't mean anything. Because anybody that's ever been to Florida knows in the blink of an eye it can start pouring rain.
I'm not Schumacher, that was the car that just overtook me. think pole will be literally a mid 27, maybe a lower 27, low 27.
Should be.
Oh, I'll make the grid look normal by doing a 30 something, so don't worry.
I couldn't put nothing together in X2. I think my best was
I was
a
scared that you were going to
29.2.
qualify me.
And Nate sets a
That was fucking close.
29.2. That is not gonna do him too well. Where is Zach Racing says 28.9. Where's his Ferrari? Oh man, I'm late on the Stoic is invalidated.
The McLaren coming.
He's invalidated. Oh, and Kieran has spun, broke his front
Oh,
wing.
great job, teammate. Well done. Nice start there. Proper Alpine start.
So it looks like Schumacher is going to be next to set a lap time.
I think Schumacher's just set a lap. I think, or was that the other Red Bull?
Well, it must have been the other Red Bull. He's still at 30% ERS and burning, so.
Yeah, he's on a lap then.
He goes
Nice
fastest
lap.
with the
Decent.
28.3.
Yeah, and Zola sets a 29.830.
God,
Few
man,
more
he
laps
is
over.
slow. He is slow. Get back in X2. This guy has no business being here in X1.
Well, I finished last in X2s. Come on, let's go.
And then Squib does a 128.06.
It's absolutely awesome when you turn off all your stuff, ERS and DRS, or ERS and all that off, right? And your 210s up after turn 2. I'm still up as well. I'm not now. There's a Ferrari boxing, and then there's a Merc coming.
No, that's Nate. I think he should be heading in. He's set his lap already.
I think everyone's in. Then there's the
Rob-
only two cars I don't know about
Robbie's-
is McLaren and the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, the AlphaTauri is on a lap. The McLaren is Squib. He's on an in lap. He just set a 28.0 to go fastest.
Oh, you can't even take the marking board out here. What? I miss Waldo because Waldo used to love me taking out the marking boards and stuff like that and the braking boards.
Good
They're always
s-
coming around the final sector.
Good
Down the DRS
save.
straight.
Good save.
Why is it saying he's on mediums top right, but he's on softs?
Robbie?
No, he is on mediums.
He is on mediums.
Oh, you've got
Oh, it's
the,
on best, isn't it?
Yeah. The time.
There we go.
That confused me. That was like, and watch him put it on pole.
Robbie does a 29.2 going fourth fastest.
Yeah, literally as you did that, it literally went off screen.
Fletch to start his lap.
Yeah. So Nate actually had the fastest third sector, 25.447. So obviously he's running super low wings. And Squib had the fastest first sector and the fastest second sector. So Fletcher's on lap and Max. Fletcher's on mediums though. Take about 7/10 off of his lap time probably for the mediums. Who's soft, so probably looking at what? Probably a 28.3, 28.4, I reckon.
The ones on the mediums, I hope they did get the memo that this is short quality.
That's true. I hope they actually know it's short qualifying. Yeah, if they don't read the messages on the tags, then it's their fault. They'll know when the session ends. And they should also know by the time the actual clock as well, because the clock would have been an extra couple of minutes.
Maybe I should give them a little reminder in the Discord where they still have time in the session to correct.
Yeah, maybe. In case he's on the lap, in his way.
Who's next? Looks like Zach. Next across the line. Nope, he is going in the pit. Zola is just starting a lap. Haas is in the pit. Oh, I missed Stoic. Stoic with a 27.4 to top the
Yeah,
time
that was coming.
charts.
Yeah. We expected that.
Air Max just about to start a lap. It's Nate aborted his lap. He's on an out lap. He's on an out lap. Now, does the commentator's curse work if you're spectating a commentator? Does it just does it just cancel itself out at that point?
I don't think it matters in here, to be fair. I'm just here to like go, hiya buddy, bye buddy. At least I'm in a blue car. Just a big ass blue flag. It's not a great map either. I can do better, but it's not great, but it'll do. It's 2/10 of what I did in X2, so round where I've been doing, so that'd be why I'm in X2. Feel like getting a bit then for the last 5 minutes. Blue car, probably.
Imply is on a lap. Imply does a 128.709, bumps him up to 5th place. Now it looks like Robbie is the only one currently on a lap. Fletch said in the chat, Mike, that you should be on pole.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do like a 27 flat. Yeah.
No.
Good luck with that.
Easy 26.8. Easy 26.8.
Maybe if we just flip the standings, so might be alright.
Reverse qualification order.
No one told you it was F2? I'm not the slowest. That's all I'll say at the moment. I'm not the slowest. I will be in about 4 minutes time. The Rob's on laps, those imply by looking things. If the game is right. No, yeah, imply is, but he's got no ERS left. Unless he's boxing.
Yeah, he's boxing. Pretty sure Robbie's boxing as well.
Yeah, so it's just in Stoic then. But now Lappy just going through second sector.
He's collecting his rings, charging his ERS.
I need to die tonight. I don't think there's going to be many because in next two we had what we have. We have 13 or 14 drivers. And no one died. So
yeah,
I don't know if anyone's going to. But like we said, we don't know any if it's possible. Depends how hard people want to race each other. Funny thing, if anyone's going to crash out, it's going to be because of other people. Involved in something, and then Stoic starts a lap then. It's on out lap, so Zach, and so is Air Max with Schumacher all out on out laps. Haas or Fletch is the next car to start a lap once he gets around the track.
watch. Just because Schumacher asked the question, he's gonna be the solo DNF for the whole race.
That's normally how it works. The first person to say how many people do you think is going to DNF is the first one to DNF. Is great. Watch out, Alfa Romeo. Yeah, it's that way. Surprised that Pele's not actually here, seeing good practice. But...
He aborted it. That's gonna.
To be honest, mate, I don't think anyone's touching it. Right, Moist is retired.
We got an Alfa Romeo.
In the pit
Probably
lane.
first on lap.
Yeah, it was Fletch, but he aborted his lap as well. Air Max, I think, but is Air Max on the lap? I think so.
Yep, he is.
Oh, we were on about that. Hi Schumacher.
Oh no.
Turn one. Implies gonna have a good view of that. There he is on the wall left hand side.
Well then. Oh, and that's Kieran round again.
It was in a different place this time.
That's Kieran's qualifying over with now.
It wouldn't have enough time to get around the track either. Alright, Air Max, final chance across the line. What's he gonna do? It's gonna be a 29 watt. Oh, it's 28.9. Goes into P9.
And Zach Racing next up.
310s up as well. And then what? P4 128.327.
Nate does improve to P10.
Yeah, with a 28.973 P10. Next car is a Ferrari, I think, of Imply. Doesn't improve. Squibb
Oh,
127.358 pole position for Squibb.
he squeaks
So
out
implied,
pole right at the end
yeah.
of the session.
Stops Imply getting that run of pole positions as well. Actually, no, it wasn't, is it? It's Sam. Sam got him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pole position this season in X1 has been a curse.
Yeah, with it being short qualifying as well.
That makes me think if we had full quality, we could have seen a 26. Boy.
Oh, Nate's got 5-place grid penalty. When did he get that? When did Nate get a 5-place grid penalty?
I didn't even see it pop up.
Nor did I. But Squibb's on pole. In Stoic is second. Third is Rob. 4 is Schumacher. 5 is Zach. 6 is Kieran. 7 is Imply. 8 is Fletch. 9 is Air Max. 10 is It's Nate. 11 is me. And then 12 is Moist.
What? Don't even tell me.
Oh, what's going on? Have I been kicked? Is it just me that's been kicked?
Yeah, and apparently somebody readied up.
But no, the lobby's fucked anyway.
Fucking game. Fudging game. Fudging game. And my phone's not cooperating with the typing.
And now I can't press nothing in the fucking thing. What's going on here? Oh my god, what's going on here? No, I didn't. I got kicked. Well, everyone left. I raided up after everyone else raided up. I need to get that list now of drivers. Yeah, Schumacher, everyone left the session at the same time, so I'm not penalising anybody for it. I had like 6 people leave the lobby at the same time. I invited you, Jeff. I don't know which one he wants, actually. I can get this list out now.
Are you looking for a more realistic F1 feel in your sim racing? ANSI 3D is the solution for you. ANSI 3D is a 3D printing company based in the United States. We sell F1 style wheels for Logitech G29, G920, and the G923 wheel set with all wheels including high quality real suede fabric on the handles for maximum comfort. All wheels can be fully customized by picking your own colors for the handles and buttons. Also, you get to select a free logo of your choice to be printed on your wheel. We also have all Formula One 3D printed tracks available for sale on our website. For more information or to place your order now, log on to our website at www.ansi3d.com. That's ANSE3D.com. Don't delay, check us out today.
Right, we are back on the grid again. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties. Our lobby host was kicked from the session, and anybody that plays F1 in online lobbies knows when you get host migration, that lobby is done.
Yeah.
So we just had to do a quick little lobby restart there, get the grid resorted, and get everybody back in. And now we just have a little short break so everybody can put their setups on, nip to the toilet, grab snacks, do their thing. And then hopefully get 29 laps of pure chaos under the belt. X2 was pretty clean for the most part.
Yeah, until the last little bit of it, yeah.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Squib and Stoic, Rob both on me, all on mediums. Schumacher's on softs, mediums for Zach, Kieran's on hards, mediums for Imply and Fletch, softs for Max, Zola's on hards, Moist on mediums, and Nate's on the hard. Obviously, that will probably change when people get ready for the formation lap.
Yeah, we saw that next too. Some people were hanging onto the softs until the very end, and then right during that little 25-second countdown, they were switching over.
Yeah, pretty much because they're in the where the tires are. So if you don't leave the tire bit and come to your car, it doesn't change. But a lot of people stay on the tire bit until the countdown happens.
Yeah.
And they'll quickly switch over. Yeah.
I stay there anyways, just because I remember early on in my league racing career, I was a culprit of readying up early.
I just pause
out
it.
of pure habit, so I just go in the strat screen and I tweak my setup for full fuel load, and then I sort out my pitch strategy and fuel and whatnot, and I just leave it there until it's time to go.
Yeah, it's like if someone's ready up early, in the first time obviously we don't do two restarts. So what I used to do was if that ever happened, I used to pause it the second time because obviously there wouldn't be another restart. But if my AI would take over at the start,
Yeah.
just in case.
All right, we'll be going in about 1 minute's time. All right.
You see the messages on Discord, or heard the messages.
Wakadoke. What do we Has the timer started going down yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need to do that when we finish. Whatever. There is a, looks like there are some soft runners. Because Fletcher's one of them.
We do, and Karen is the other one. So we got the Alpina Karen, BRL Karen on softs, and the Haas of Flesh on softs. We have pole sitter Squib on mediums. Stoic is starting on the mediums. The Alpine of Robbie
Oh,
is on
wait
the
a minute.
mediums.
I didn't put a setup on.
Oh no.
Wait. This is going to be interesting. I have no idea what it's going to put on either. I was too busy trying to sort other things out, and that's what happens. Yay.
All right. So there's that. Alpine is seems like they're trying to be their own worst enemies today. The Ferrari Strat.
Wait, have I still got my wheels on?
Yeah. At the moment.
At the moment. I haven't boxed yet. I was about to say, why is my diff 65? Whoopsie. Well, this will be very interesting. I have no idea what the tire is like on nothing.
You know what I don't understand is how come we can't adjust tire pressures in race? Because if you think about that, you should be able to call on team radio and have the pressure adjustments made in the tires for the next stint.
Yeah. Kieran's just been disqualified as well. The formation lap, so he'll be on cold tires.
At least he's on the softs.
Best time to be on, I suppose.
Robbie overshot his starting good box just slightly. So he's going to have a little bit of a disadvantage on the two McLarens ahead of him.
This is going to be very interesting for me.
It's alright.
Watch me have a better performance with defaults out. Apparently we're on lap 2 as well.
Four lights, 5 lights.
4 lights.
And away we go.
Yep. Number 6
Alfa
at Miami
Romeo gets
for
a
X1.
tremendous start. Robbie got done off the start by a Red Bull and Alfa Romeo. Stoic takes the lead into turn 1. Whoa. A little bit of contact there with Karen. Robbie dropping all the way to 7th place from 3rd. Having a nightmare start.
Go on, mate, go, because I've literally got no turning.
I don't think Squib got his tires to where they needed to be on that formation lap. He lost out to his teammate on the start, gave up the lead in the turn 1, and now the Red Bull Schumacher is all over the back of him.
The problem is with this track as well is if your car is a little tiny bit cold for turn 1, that's it, you're done. What is the wing on a default? 14? Mate, it's like 14, 16 wing. No wonder it's garbage through the first sector.
Stoic sets the fastest lap. Karen making a move on Imply into turn 1. Gets it done for 5th place. While the timing board is in absolute shambles at the moment. It has 6th and 7th.
Oh, it's not because there's been a crash. Rob's around. Big crash at turn 2. Rob's around.
But yeah, it's currently saying that Imply is a minute and a half behind, ahead of P5.
Oh no, it's not that far. There is a big gap between the Red Bull and the Haas. But I'm pretty sure it's not a minute. Hopefully that sorts itself out before the... I think he did the same in X2 last weekend as well. With Shikari.
Yeah, it did some weird stuff at the start too, like it put Imply in 1st place right before the lights went out, and then it fixed itself when the lights went out. So
Hopefully it fixes itself once it gets the line in a minute.
is Karen gonna make a move? Nope. Stay tucked in. So there we have our race strategies. Got a medium hard or vice. Oh, you could also do the vice versa, hard medium. And then the 2-stop is the soft medium. Medium is one of them.
I think the best start is a hard medium. Hard for 16 laps and medium for 13. I think it's the optimal. It gives you mediums for 14 and then hards for 15. Is the other strat also?
That's what I did next too. I had selected the 16 lap on the hards, but then I saw the opportunity for the undercut on low.
I don't think the softs are the viable option for a strat. I mean, I think you could do a hard soft as well.
There's fights everywhere. I just don't know where to watch them. There we go. The timing board sorted itself out now.
I could do that because I think it's going to be looking. The moment that plays the part on track is for 3rd position, I think. McLaren are 1 and 2, and then it's the fight for 3rd position between Alpine, Alfa Romeo, and Red Bull and a Ferrari. Nice little DRS train now. Oh, Fletcher spun at turn 1.
He gets himself going again. Does he?
Does that me in front of me, even though I'm not actually doing anything? Haas has spun as well, which is Rob. Oh no, it's Fletch still having fun.
Imply is going to make a move around the outside on Schumacher. Makes it stick. The hards look like they're not quite coming to life yet.
We are, and they ain't.
Fletch with a 3-second time penalty for track limits.
I for a second had to sort the dog out. Hi, Rob. Can't turn the car. I tried to fight Rob and I just can't get the car to turn.
Schumacher's going to come back and apply here. He's going to get the DRS. He's going to go. He's going to say, anything you can do, I can do better. He's going to go around the outside. But he doesn't have the power to make it stick. But it does set him up for the inside there. And yep, he gets the job done. Implies going to come right back at him with the DRS, though.
Oh, come in. Oh, the corner there, Michael.
This is Ola, 3-second time penalty for taking the scenic route. And that's
Apparently
Karen
it's
out.
Ole.
Karen out. Where did he crash?
Final corner on the exit.
Yeah, no, he's on the
Or
inside.
penultimate corner on the exit. Yeah.
That is going to bring out a safety car. And both the Red Bulls dive right into the pits. Schumacher going on to a set of mediums. Max is going on to a set of hards. So we're also in the box. And he's gonna go on to a set of mediums. Fletch coming in. I wonder if he's gonna think maybe try hards to the end.
I don't know if the hards will get to the end.
They will. It's a bit of a tall asking, but they will get there if you can look after them long enough. But he does not. He is in for a brand new set of mediums. So the top 7 elect to stay out. They elect for track position. It's both McLarens, in Stoic and Squibb. Both still on the mediums. Zach Racing and the Alfa Romeo on the mediums. Ferrari of Imply still on the mediums. Both the Mercedes of Nate and the Williams of Moist stayed out in the hards. Robbie is still on the mediums. Both Red Bulls boxed. One's on a fresh set of mediums, the other's on a fresh set of hards. And Soul and Flesh both on a fresh set of mediums.
Yeah, so I'm surprised by Kieran that he crashed here because I've not actually seen anyone crash there this week.
I mean, I used to get a couple of wobbles, but it was nothing I couldn't never really catch. The car never, went. I wonder if he got up on too much of that outside curb on the throttle.
There
And
is
it just
cars
kinda,
in the pits. Alfa Romeo,
Oh.
a McLaren, and a Ferrari are all in the pit lane. They'll lose a few positions, but they won't lose much.
all going on hards. And that brings Nate up into second place. Moist up into P3. Robbie up into 4th place. Schumacher up into 5th place. Oh, and Stoic boxed. He got in and out.
Right in the lead. Oh, he did, yeah.
He's now on a fresh set of hards.
Yeah, Fez is boxed again as well.
Also electing for the hards. So I think we'll be going green at the start of lap 9. Probably not going to go this lap.
No, it won't.
We'll
So wait for Fletch to catch up.
Wait for Fletch to catch up.
Yeah.
We'll be going green at the end of lap 8, beginning of lap 9. So if those hard runners are going to go to the end, they are going to ask 20 laps from those hards. And that is that Nate diving into the box. Yep, Nate has dove into the box. He's going on to a set of medium, so he will definitely be boxing again by the end of this race. Could be banking on a safety car. Another safety car.
Yeah, it might be a good shout. You just don't know.
We only had the one VSC in X2, no DNFs.
Only 2 people with penalties as well, which is me and Fletch. Both got 3 seconds. And Nate is like that. Safety car will be in this lap. Bless you, will it?
Well, will it?
I think it's got to be in. I think it's got to be in this lap anyway. I think it's got to be in for now, for maximum of 3 laps.
If it comes in this lap, it's going to be a late call.
No, it won't. It'll call it down here, I think. If it does call it, it'll call it down the straight, I think. Yeah, it's got to be in this lap.
And we get one more lap on the safety car. And Nate, Moist is dove into the pits.
Yeah, as well, yeah. So he's going to go to the back though. Moist has gone to mediums as well. Did Nate just hit the wall then? Oh. So to come in. Safety car coming in his lap. It will be 20 laps to go, including the lap they're on. Yeah, Stoic will be leading the place. And Stoke's already got a decent lead as well by the on things. You there, Jeff? Oh, too wide in front for P7, 8. Or 6, 7, 8. Going into the chicane. There's too wide. It's Imply and Nate and let's see the next car is. I don't know if Jeff's there. Three wide, final corner. We Imply, Air Max and Nate. Moist has got past Fletch. Well, contact, been a bit of crash. Between Air Max, Nate, and Imply, I think. We're looking at Renee again. I don't know what damage though. Air Max is down to 6. Nate is down to 7. Imply is down to 10th position, I think. Oh my god, this car. This is why you do not use default setups.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. My wife said I need help. I go down, I'm thinking she needed like 2 seconds or something. And there it is, my mother-in-law has the van backed up to the front door with 2 freaking mattresses in it. And she's like, yeah, these gotta go upstairs. And I'm like, okay.
Sorry, man. Yeah, there was a crash between Air Max, Imply, and Nate. They now dropped. Well, Nate and Air Max just got past me for 5 and 6.
And Stoics already built the lead back up to 3.8 seconds over Schumacher. Battle for third going as well between Zach Racing and Squib. Squib gets by him at the end. Oh, and Zach battles right back. And they're going to stay side by side. Oh, boys. And Zach eventually concedes and says, I'm going to live to fight another day. Should come back at him here with DRS.
That's a cool accident.
It's around him.
Oh my god.
Moist gets around Zola for 7th place.
This car's undrivable, mate.
Well, it is pink.
Yeah, this is what happens when you got trying to multitask and do about 4 things at once and then forget, oh, it's a restart. So no setup. Yeah, boy. It gives you 14, 16 wings or something stupid.
It's going better than next 2, though. At least you haven't been sandwiched.
No.
Moist going for a move around the outside of Air Max. He's not quite close enough to get it done there. Fletch all over the gearbox is Zola now as well.
Yeah, power sliding everywhere. Oh no, boom that corner. Oh, there you go. Go on. Let's blue the corner so he has advantage you. Get an advantage by cutting the corner so I get in position.
Right thing to do.
Oh, what's going on? It wasn't this bad earlier.
And Moist does get around Air Max for 6th place.
Get the fucking down one.
Zola making a move on Imply. Imply does well to hang on. Fair play.
Yeah, I couldn't do much about that. A little bit of contact. I couldn't do much. I'm not in.
Everybody wants to dominate, but the one downside to domination is you don't get a whole lot of stream time.
Yeah, that's the issue when you're not fighting with somebody. You don't get the TV.
Not a whole lot of fights, so we'll go say hi to Sonic real quick. Hi, Sonic. The Max Verstappen of X1.
Well, no Samuel all hits the spot, so. Or Arctic as well. Or Dark, I should say.
We'll give a little shout to everybody. We'll say hi to Schumacher. We'll say hi to Squib. We'll say hi to Zach Racing. We'll say hi to Nate. We'll say hi to Inappropriate Gamertag. Hi, Moist. We'll say hi to Air Max and Fletch. And we'll say hi to Imply. And we'll say hi to... You can't park there. I forgot my setup. And we'll say hi to Robbie. Robbie's having his own race back there, releasing his true inner AlphaTauri.
Probably be racing me pretty soon for 5 seconds.
To be fair, I was so busy this week too, I didn't even know that Danny broke his hand. I didn't find that out until I turned quali on yesterday, and I was like, "Why is Lawson in the AlphaTauri?"
It sounds like he's out to Singapore as well.
Ugh.
So he's been out for quite a while.
Is Lawson gonna be driving till then, or?
I think so. I think he's a reserve driver.
Yeah.
Legit, I think he is a reserve driver, so I think he's in now until Danny's back.
Because I know he was scheduled to drive at Monza, as part of their whole academy thing. I knew that already.
Well, instead of having practice session, he's got all 3 of them and the qualifying and the race now.
Yeah. And still did better than Sargent.
Well, yeah, I mean, the sergeant's too busy finding walls in different ways.
Yeah.
Oh, no one's crashed there before. I'll hit that then.
No real
on turn 2. I'll do that now.
No real fights on track. Closest battle is this Fletch, Air Max, and Moist little 3-way DRS train, but for some reason Fletch doesn't have.
6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah, Fletch didn't have DRS that time. Looks like Moist's mediums may be starting to fall off a little bit. See, he was gapping Air Max for a bit, but Air Max is staying in DRS range with him now. And then I say that Moist starts pushing and has pumped the gap to 1.1 seconds to avoid DRS on the DRS straight. Let my words motivate you, Trevor. Fletch starting to catch Air Max a bit now. He's actually putting the pressure on him, which is not going to help Air Max's fight with Moist here. Whoop, oh, not anymore, because Fletch had a little bit of a moment there and almost went right into the wall.
That corner's dodgy.
Which is now released Air Max, who is now right on the back of Moist again here. I hope he's gonna go for the move on the inside in the turn 1. Oh, nope, not quite. No. So, Trev has a little bit of a moment coming out of turn 1 though. Air Max is around the outside, side by side. Fair play, boys. Air Max does get around him up into P6. But now can you... Oh, Trev dives to the inside. Oh, this is a nice little fight here. But them going side by side for so long has now brought Fletch back into it. So it's now a 3-way fight again. And Trevor's sitting duck with no DRS. And they are 3 wide going down the DRS straight. Air Max does get back into 6th place.
Next straight though, you don't really want to be the lead car in the next straight though, because you'll be sitting dark. For both cars, you could lose 2 positions in the next straight.
And they are all around 15% ERS, so nobody has the battery advantage either. So this is... Air Max does lose out to Moist. Managed to keep Fletch behind. Imply 3-second time penalty for track limits.
Also, Fletch and Imply have got 3-second time penalties. I don't believe Moist or Air Max have penalties, so and
No,
now Fletch
they
has got to
do
get
not.
past to get 3-second past them.
And Stoic 3-second time penalty. Air Max, I think, should get Moist here with DRS, but he's going to put himself as the lead car going on to the final DRS straight. I don't know, and Fletch and Moist is boxing. Alright. Now that fight has just turned into a two-car battle between Air Max and Fletch. Both, I would think, are going to try to push those hards all the way to the end.
Yeah, it's going to be close though to making it to the end because I'm on 40% and I boxed a lap later than they did. So I reckon they're about 40% as well.
Air Max is a 15. Fletch is 14.
Yeah, everything's faster. Why did Moist go to mediums? I'm surprised he didn't go softs to the end now. 8 laps to go.
Yeah, even if they were used softs in quali, they would still get to the end of this race from here.
Yeah. Very close. I think it'll be tight if they're used. I think if they're new, they'll do it easily. 10 laps.
Well, we have a
The
yellow.
used is probably more like 7.
We have Zach Racing reversing on track. Disqualified for going the wrong way.
Hey? That's come up on my screen yet?
Oh my god, and he's holding up cars.
Oh. Yeah, he has.
And his disqualified car is, Jesus, just caused chaos. Thankfully, nobody got any damage from that, but I switched to him and he was literally driving in reverse on the track. And then it disqualified him and he started driving forward to the penultimate corner and then held up 2 cars that turned ghost. Yeah, that was...
if he's disqualified, yeah, it's not his fault because he's not in control of the car, but why is he reversing anyway?
That was interesting. And Ply has now
he
joined the
was
battle
spun
for 5th place.
Nice 72-degree tyres in the pit lane. Yeah, boy. Oh, well, there's Zach's car. It's retired. Well, it's still on track as well.
Whoa, boys. They're getting a little bumpy here. As Imply has now joined this fight. And we have Fletch in 5th, Imply in 6th, and Air Max in 7th. And Fletch has spun and Imply went into him. Oh, no. Did Imply get damaged? And that is going to bring out a virtual safety car. I don't see any visual damage on Imply's front wing. And Air Max just overtook under virtual safety car.
Need to get that position back, otherwise he will get a penalty from the stewards.
He slowed up and Imply went into the back of him. Well, you boys sort that out.
Birch has he retired in the pit lane? No, he's crashed final corner. Another one that's gone the final corner. Fletcher's gone. Oh, he's gonna go and so go into a corner. Fantastic. Where the hell is he back to up here? Whoa, I hit the wall. I just dealt a lot of people that virtual safety car, especially people with damage. You've been kicked, have you?
Yep,
Awesome.
I have.
Just finish. I got to finish that because I'm on up at the moment.
Wait, what? It's weird. I'm like still in the session. I'm in the lobby, but
You might have to leave and rejoin. Did you get the invite, yeah?
yeah, I'll load in now.
About VA, I really do.
Telling you, since they took over Codemasters, the server side of things has gotten worse and worse.
Yeah.
I don't normally like talk bad about developers on the stream, but it's just getting very annoying to have to deal with this week in and week out. Alright, we're back in the action now. Only real fight on track is going to be for P2. We have the Red Bull with Schumacher and the McLaren of VRL Scrib. McLaren with the front row lockout. They would love to have a 1-2 finish here to really help them in the constructors. As I believe it's Mercedes currently leads constructors.
Not too sure.
I do the standings. You'd think I'd know this stuff. What the? Oh, my Discord is absolutely going crazy. It's trying to call Zola now. Well then.
Well, I'm probably not going to answer you.
Yes, actually they are tied.
Well, they ain't there now.
Nope. Nate though, Nate holding it down for X and Lincoln though, and getting decent points for them in P4 today.
Problem is, two McLarens. That's
Both,
the
yeah,
issue.
Yep. They're both there. And with no Waldo or X this weekend, this win will put Stoic at the top of the championship table.
So, not too sure what's going on with Waldo right now, but we'll have to find out and see what happens. He may not be in that championship hunt much longer.
I don't have anything back up. There we go. Squib has been holding back a little bit and just using the DRS to stay with Schumacher here and charge up his batteries. At 50% battery, I imagine he's going to launch an attack now. Nope, he's still not using the batteries. Still just sticking with them. Gives a little peek to the inside just to tell him, hey, I'm still here. Can you keep me back here for 2 more laps? I'm trying to just test him. Imply has caught up to Moist now, but Imply with that 3-second time penalty, he's going to pass him and then gap him 3 seconds in 2 laps.
And technically 3 in it, 27, 28, 29. For 3 laps to try and get past him and then gap in 3 seconds. It's going to take something to do that.
But Moist has caught Robbie, so Moist does have the benefit of that DRS from Robbie as well. But Imply does have the tire advantage being on softs. He does get
I'm not
around
too sure
him.
they're quicker now.
Oh, but Moist tries to go back around the outside. Implied does move up into that 6th position. Moist right back on his gearbox, though. Moist gets back around him into 6th position and on the wing of Robbie to get the DRS benefit down the big straight. Good IQ there from Moist to know that he had the ability to push on and catch Robbie there for the DRS to not be a sitting duck. Although Imply is still rifling by him. Whew. Imply gets by him, and then he gets by Robbie into turn 1. That's Imply up into P5. Moist wants to continue this fight. He's got to get around Robbie quick. Robbie is on very old soft tires. And
How old is his softs?
16 laps.
Wow. If he gets into the end, fair play.
Moist does get around him. He did lose out about 1.5 seconds to Imply, though, so he's going to have to push on a little bit here if he wants to get to him. But Robbie is fighting him back. He's also...
It's a shame you can't see the tire wear and tires, really.
Yeah, that's one graphic I wish we had. I mean, I could use some UDP telemetry software to get that data.
Yeah, if they share that, if everyone shares the telemetry, yeah, you'll see it.
Yeah, and then I could just like share like the tire wear screen and whatnot.
Yeah.
Looks like that midfield fight is fizzled out now as Moist has gapped Robbie by about 2 seconds, and the gap to Imply is about 2 seconds. Squib looks like he's... Well, he has to mount his attack now this lap. I would not make the move here, because now you're going to give up the DRS on the back straight into the penultimate corner. That's unless you're mighty confident with your pace. Stoic is just weaving down the DRS straight with an 11-second lead. And he's just going to waltz it onto the line. And there it's Stoic Your Miami Grand Prix. Oh, and
Yeah.
Schumacher goes into the back of Squibb, spins him.
Oh,
Fair play. He slows up. He allows Squibb past. He allows Squibb to take P2, and he settles for the bottom step of the podium in P3.
it's not as lucky as anyone else is close to him, so it should be fine.
And it's Nate
Look at
crosses
the
the
Sega's nice
line
behind
for
him.
fourth.
Lucky there was a gap between them, wasn't it, before Nate, so
Yep.
we should be fine.
And then Ply to finish fifth. Moist to jump in Ply to finish P6. On penalty countbacks, Air Max in P7. Robbie P8. And the old man, the commentator.
Yeah, preset,
himself,
preset in
with
fucking
no
in
setup.
ninth. I'm amazed I got that to the end. To be fair, I think it was 14, 16 wing. They gave me, or 16, 18 wing. Yeah, so that was not fun. That's a good drive though from Stoic and Squibb and Schumacher. Well done, guys. I think fast that was in Stoic as well. We do have DNFs for 3 cars actually, which surprised me. Zach, Kieran, and Fletch all did not finish. That was in Stoic at 29.208, and he wins the race from second. Pole position though for Squib, he finished in second though. Third is Schumacher's really good result as well. Nate in 4th from 12th, and then Moist in 5th from 11th. 6th is Imply from 7th. 7th is Air Max from 9th. Robbie in 8th. Started in 3rd though, so we won't be happy with that so much. And in 10th finished in 9th, sorry, and started in 10th. And DNS for Fletch, Kieran, and Zach. Round number 7 is next week, and that is be Mexico.
Mexico, the track I got my first
Mexico.
win at.
We'll win X2 now next week.
No. Maybe if Irons and Shakira and like half the grid don't show up, maybe.
It's highly possible right now. Yeah, so that'll be 5 PM for X2 and 8 PM for X1 for round number 7 at Mexico. Thank you, Jeff, for doing comms.
Absolutely.
And cheers, guys, for watching. And podium and Stoic, Squibb, and Schumacher for round number 6 at Miami. And we'll catch everybody next time.